Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream here in New York City. Right now, I am at the top of One World Trade Center, the tallest building in New York City, and you can see the view right in front of you. It's pretty spectacular. And today is November 21, 2020. Outside temperature is currently 59 degrees Fahrenheit. As I promised yesterday that I will be top of everyone, and here I am, the tallest building in whole New York City. And as you can see, the view inside here. Hi, Ellis NYC. Thanks for joining. This is how it looks like. Wow, look at that view from there. The sun is fully red, and that's kind of amazing. Look at that. The sun. Wow. It's fully red right there. That's amazing. This is how from the inside One World Trade Center, Observatory, look like. This is so pretty. And that's the Lady Liberty, Statue of Liberty is right there. As you can see, the Statue of Liberty is right there. The sunset is so beautiful. This is how New York City look like from the top of the One World Trade Center. This building is around like 1,776 feet tall, but right now I am closely 1,245 feet. That height I am right now, but this is 776 feet long. 1,776 feet long. And there is a reason behind that height, because America got independence in July 4th, 1776. So that's the reason they make One World Trade Center Observatory like 1,776 feet to just match with that significant year of American history. That's the reason it's 1,776 feet tall. This is the Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge. You can see the view of Brooklyn. That's the Battery Park City right there. You can see almost the whole Brooklyn right there.
Even if I'm a millionaire, I'll be like a Miranda. Okay.
Oh, you back. Yes, yes. So, this direction is east, so we can look the east part of New York City from here. Now we can see the Brooklyn Bridge and Manhattan Bridge clearly. The whole downtown Manhattan beneath my feet. This is a glass observatory, so everything just covered with glass. I believe Queens is in that direction, somewhere that direction. that's the Empire State Building. It's not clear, but that is Empire State Building, and that's the edge. I was there last time. The edge. I hope now you can see the Empire State Building. This is really so cool, and look at that, the house. You can see all the houses. It's pretty nice here. And this is that building in Tribeca. So that's Tribeca neighborhood. You can see that particular building that looks like a Lego. You can see that. It's right there. They have some pretty good idea right here. This is a heat system, so you can't sit here. So that's why they make some sort of things like a city view, but you can't sit here, definitely. And when you will enter, they will give you like an iPad like that. They give it to me as well, but I returned it because it's extra headache. But that iPad is pretty cool. You can get all the information, all the direction, all the names of the house and everything. For example, if you do like that in a particular direction, they will start saying you the history of that building and everything. That's pretty cool. This is basically the north direction. That's Hudson River, and this is Hudson Yard right there. Hi, ask Dr. Rich. Thanks for joining. Maria Kauka, did UK, everyone. Thanks for joining. You can see that's the Hudson Yard direction, and that's the New Jersey. That's the Jersey City right here. This part is New Jersey. Looks pretty nice though. But I can see the cars right there. You can see it seems like a small mosquito. It's even less than that. Look like an ant. You see the small car in the street. It's so small. And see the traffic. Wow. Look at that view. This is the view of Midtown Manhattan, with Empire State Building, Chrysler Building, and everything. Yeah, it's pretty scary. You might fall from here. That's pretty impossible because you can't break this glass. It's pretty strong. You can see the iPad is telling the history of a particular area. So that's a pretty cool feature of One World Trade Center Observatory. As I told you that this is one of the great observatory in whole New York City. So this is definitely a place you might consider to visit in New York City. I can see people are playing there, but they're so small to see. You can see a soccer field. I mean baseball. filled. You can see the people. Wow, it is great. Very good. A great view. It cost me around like $40. I'm taking a general admission. They have some pretty cool idea, other feature that you might consider, and that will increase your payment. You can check their website so you will get an idea, but for general it says that $38. I think this is 4:30 right now in New York City. 4:30. There is a clock right there. I see the time there. There is a clock. But that's a Statue of Liberty. Right there. No, Central Park is another direction in north direction. Central Park is north direction. This is a nice place as well. You can see some documentary there, and you can see some video there. That's pretty nice though. Looks pretty nice. The view here in downtown Manhattan is getting so pretty. Look at that view from here. That's downtown Manhattan. And this is the Oculus right there. The Oculus is right there. And you can see the South Pole of Twin Tower is there. This is the South Pole was there. The North Pole a little bit farther, but we can't see it from here, but that's the South Pole. This is how downtown Manhattan look like. And this is the view of Brooklyn. You can see the Brooklyn Bridge and Manhattan Bridge. So whoever live near Manhattan, near the One World Trade Center, and those who can see One Trade Center from your home, you might see me as well. I'm just kidding, guys. You can't see me from such far, but the view is amazing. Definitely. Hello, Joanna. Thanks for joining. And I'm so happy that here the internet connection is so good. No complaint about internet connection. Other day I was in Rockefeller Center, top of the deck, but there was no internet connection, so I can't do live there. So I was pretty sad. No, this is not the top floor. There is one more floor right there, but it's the same kind of view. That's the top floor right there. I was there, but more people are preferring this particular part because it's more enjoyable and you can get the actual 360-degree view. I didn't check the menu yet what they have inside for dinner, but I don't know that. There is a pretty cool store that you might interested. Have some t-shirt, hoodies, and that stuff remind me my own merchandise. You can click the video description box and you will see my Teespring merchandise. They have some pretty cool collection. I have 2 hoodies for Christmas. You can check that out. You might order one, and if you use TNYCWS2020, then you might get 10% discount on my merchandise store. I try to give me a second. I'm trying to type you the code so that you can get 10% of discount. That is the so if you use that link, if you use this code shown in the screen, TNYCWS2020, on my Teespring account, you will get 10% off of any product you buy from my merchandise. For holiday purpose, I use that. I made a discount for you guys, so you can use this code on the screen to get that discount. Thank you. And Central Park is on that direction. If there is no glass, you might get a pretty cool clear view of that due to the glass and lighting. Sometimes it's pretty hard to see. This is Empire State Building right there. Chrysler Building is right there. And Central Park is somewhere there. That's the uptown. The north. This direction is north. This is Tribeca neighborhood. Yes, it is NYC. It's 10% off if you use that particular code I showed to you. As you can see, it's written that this direction is north. So that's the north direction. That's uptown basically. This is the One World Trade Center Observatory, the tallest building in New York City. As you can see, there is a restaurant on the top. What they have right here, some sort of penny collection. You can get some penny from here like that. You have to pay for that definitely. You can get this kind of penny from this machine. direction is Long Island City, I believe. Long Island City is that direction. The fun part is that in winter, if you are visiting this particular observatory deck, then you will not feel cold, you will feel nice warm place. You will really enjoy your time. I highly recommend this place.
This is just office space. It's almost our height.
But I really like this view from here. That's spectacular view from here of downtown Manhattan. So cool. This view is amazing. And buildings are so close to you, so you can. It will give you a pretty nice experience. This view is one of my favorite view from here. That's the Verrazano Bridge, right that direction. That's so nice.
Então, mas não deixa a gente sair, não. Tem que tomar uma.
Thanks John PS30 for $4.99. I really appreciate that. You are awesome. Thank you. Wow, outside it's so colorful, you can see from the window. I wish this is my home, so every night before I go to sleep I can enjoy the view like that, and every morning I can see the view. That's the New Jersey, guys. That's the Jersey City. That's New Jersey. That's a view of New Jersey. That's looking pretty great from here. If anyone watching me from New Jersey, you can see your city from here, guys. No, the admission is not cheaper. It's the same price, I believe, or it's cheaper, I'm not sure, but it says the $38. I forget how was the price before COVID. I didn't know, but right now I think it's $38 for general admission. I forget what was the price before COVID. I was here once before COVID, so I forget that. Sorry about that, guys. This is a nice place as well. It will give you some beautiful view of downstairs. I mean the road. This is not real, this is monitor. There's a setup right here, so you can walk here and feel the view, but this is like a recording video. They just continue looping this video right here. The view is that direction is now getting so pretty. near the Empire State Building. It's getting so pretty. Look at that view of Midtown Manhattan. Wow. Hudson Yards, Midtown Manhattan. Thank you, Maria, for sharing my PayPal link. I really appreciate your sharing my PayPal link. I really appreciate that. Wow, what a view from here.
The reflection on the
The glass is making a little bit reflection. That's why you can't see it properly through my camera lens, but I'm trying my best to show you the view, guys. But I hope you can understand the view. Yes, that was Brooklyn and Manhattan Bridge. And I can see the Williamsburg Bridge from here as well. That's the Williamsburg Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge. Oh, sorry. So that view is amazing.
That's the Empire State.
For real.
But they had a pretty tight security to get in, as usual. You have to remove your belt, jacket, whatever inside your pocket. You have to remove everything, like an airport security. So be ready for that. I'm seeing the Statue of Liberty pretty clearly from here, but I don't know you can see it or not. That's right there. Let me zoom it, but I know it will not clear. You will get an idea. Statue of Liberty, Liberty Island is right there. These people are enjoying this view or the documentary, as you can see. And for sure, from here you will get a pretty cool view of New Jersey, like Empire State Building, Rockefeller Center, and Hudsonier, I mean the 8th, you will not get that much view of New Jersey, but from One World Trade Center Observatory, you will get a pretty cool view of New Jersey. You see far away in New Jersey that you can't see from anywhere else, I mean any other observatory. Michelle said that watching this on a 55-inch TV is just amazing. Thank you, Michelle. I hope the quality is clear. Just let me know. I feel a little bit confused, so I hope you can enjoy the quality as well. Thanks, Renato. I really appreciate you think like that, and thank you so much for joining from Italy. Let's see, I can go to the top of this place and explore something else. Let's see. This is how the Empire State Building and everything look like from here. This is the priority exit. If you have a priority ticket, then you can exit from there. I'm finding my way to go on the top floor. Still finding. It's all exit. Let's see, before I do that, let's see some price of the observatory right here. What they got. That's the restroom area. You can use the restroom. This is all the cute mugs. Magnetic speakers. Keychain. This keychain cost $9. $9 keychain. Not bad.
We're gonna be around the corner.
It's $4, $4.95, but I really like this one than that one. This is $9.95. Pretty nice. How much those coffee cups? Let me see. Excuse me, sorry about that. How much does the coffee cup? It's $14.95, as you can see here.
And how much the blue would take?
Okay, it's not focusing. Give me 1 second. Let me just fix my focus point. It's $14.95. Sorry about that. $14.95. So almost $15. $15.
Those are exactly where the original tower stood. Here on the northwest corner,
There is some kind of
Building 6 used to stand. There were a total of 7 buildings at the original World Trade Center. Now we're in Lower Manhattan. This is where New York City started. This is the oldest part of New York City. Right down here, the Dutch settled here in the 1620s. They called it New Amsterdam. The British took over in the 1660s. They called it New York. And then after the American Revolution, New York was the first capital of the United States. And the city began to expand, filling up the island. So it filled up the island of Manhattan. It also filled it out. Manhattan's a lot wider than it originally was. If you were where we are right now, 400 years ago, you would have been in the Hudson River. So this is all fill around us. In the 19th century, we got the rest of New York, what we call the boroughs. New York City is made up of 5 boroughs. I think most of you guys are New Yorkers, so you know your boroughs, right? Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, and Staten Island. We can see all 5 of them from up here. Now from this side, we cannot see the Bronx. Go to the north side, look beyond the tall buildings of Midtown, the little teeny lights way up in the distance to the north and to the east. That is the Bronx, where you're going to find Yankee Stadium, right? The Bronx Bombers, the Bronx Zoo, Arthur Avenue, the best Little Italy in New York City. That's actually up in the Bronx. Out to your left, across the East River, there you can see Queens and Brooklyn. So as you're looking out across the river, you see in the distance a lot of little pale yellow lights all in cluster together. That's Kennedy Airport. Both New York City airports are in Queens because it is the largest of our 5 boroughs. So that's JFK. LaGuardia is further around the corner. Queens is home to the Mets, of course, right? And the US Open is also played out in Queens. Right here is Brooklyn. So you've got 3 bridges connecting Brooklyn to Manhattan. The first one is the Brooklyn Bridge. The next one is the Manhattan Bridge. The third one, that is the Williamsburg Bridge. So just remember BMW, and you've got our East River bridges, Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Williamsburg. And in the distance, you just see the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. That goes from Brooklyn into Staten Island. When they run the New York City Marathon, they run from Staten Island into Brooklyn, then cover the rest of the 5 boroughs. You can also get to Staten Island with the Staten Island Ferry. Very easy to walk there. It takes maybe not even 15 minutes to walk down to the Staten Island Ferry. The ferries leave on the hour, on the half hour, all right, and they cross the harbor, crisscross it back and forth all day and all night. So it's a fun thing to do, and it's free. It's a great way to see New York from the harbor. Out to your right, well, there you're looking across the Hudson River, and on the other side, you've got New Jersey, a whole separate state. So there's Jersey City next to it is Hoboken, then you've got Weehawken, you've got all the different Jersey towns right there, okay? So that shows us where we are. Let's dig a little deeper. Let's explore a little bit more, because there's a lot to talk about when it comes to New York City. There's lots of different things that we can look at. So anything from money and business to our parks. You know what, let's start with our parks, because those are great places to go. The weather's still nice. I see a lot of kids here. You know, New York City has great parks and great playgrounds in all those parks. And since, like I said, you guys are mostly a local, and so I'd like to talk about one park that I know you guys know. I'm sure many of you have visited already, but you might not know the history of that. And this is Central Park, okay? Central Park, right in the center of the island of Manhattan. So here's the thing I like to tell people about Central Park. It is not just a park. This is one of the greatest 19th century works of art that you can ever see. It's all man-made. If you look at Central Park, right in the heart of the island of Manhattan, it's 543 acres. It goes from 59th Street to 110th Street, 5th Avenue on the east side, 8th Avenue on the west side, right? We call it Central Park West. There was nothing there when the park was started in 1858. In fact, the city was much further down. It was like around 34th Street, 42nd Street. There was not much up here. Up at the height of 86th Street in the park, there was a whole village, Seneca Village, okay? One of the first villages for free African Americans in New York City. And there were 200 people living there. They demolished the village to build the park. And what they did was they created this park as a landscape within our city for everyone. Not just New Yorkers, but for visitors, for the rich, for the poor. It didn't matter who you were, where you were from, everyone and anyone's welcome in Central Park.
She's
Now, the
about
architects who designed it, their names were Calvert
she's
Vaux
exploring
and Frederick
everything
Law Olmsted. Like I said, they
about
started
the
in
history.
1858. They're in this lower part, and then they worked their way up the park itself. The northern part is the wildest part of the park. You've got this big rocky crags. Go into the bramble, it's a lot of fun. So you get different kinds of landscapes in the park. This is Bethesda Terrace. The fountain is called the Angel of the Waters. She represents the healing power of nature and celebrates fresh water in New York City. And she's right next to the lake. The lake, too, is artificial. This was dug out, is lined in brick and tile, and this is filled with New York City tap water. In fact, they have valves and faucets. They can fill it up or lower the level as needed, okay? It was created, so when you go to Central Park and you're walking around, you see these beautiful views, you're like, oh, that's so pretty, stop, I'm gonna take a picture. That's exactly what Vaux and Olmsted designed the park for. So you would see these views and you get away from the city, you get away from everything, the hustle and bustle of your daily life. Now it's beautiful year-round. We've got snow. When we get snow in the winter, you can go cross-country skiing or sledding or ice skating. It's a variety of colors in the springtime. And in the fall, we had beautiful, beautiful foliage. Now most of the foliage is gone. But here's a fun fact about the park. It's full of wildlife, mostly birds, okay? You get squirrels, of course, and chipmunks, the occasional New York City rat, very fat raccoons. You'll sometimes see raccoons in Central Park. During the day, they have sort of switched their circadian rhythm. They come out at daytime because they get a lot of food. They eat hot dogs and bagels and all sorts of junk that they can find. They're fat raccoons. But what I like to look out for are the birds in Central Park. The Audubon Society has counted over 200 species of birds that actually stop there on their migration into the park. And this year, we've got a special visitor.
We will
So
continue
2
our
years ago, there was a
exploration.
beautiful
That
man
was
named
enough
Dr. Park, very
history
rare
about
for
this
New York City.
place.
This year, there's
It will be take forever. So I hope now the view will be much more clear because it's dark here. Hopefully. But again, reflection. But the view is really nice. Let's try to see the view from here. That's not bad. They are making some kind of poem. Let's see what they got here. Interesting things people are getting from here. Here we go. I found the stairs, escalators to go up. Let's see what we got in the upstairs. cafe right there. There are some sort of stuff, historic stuff here. I think a binocular is also here.
Ils ont des vignes en haut?
Ouais, il y avait alors des vignes sur le toit.
This is the highest level of One World Trade Center Observatory. As I said, the view from here is not that much great. The main observatory deck is beneath this part. Still, she's just talking about the history. For those who like history more, this would be a nice part for them. You can see the view from here as well. Looks pretty decent. It's better than downstairs because less reflection. So yeah, you can now see the view of Brooklyn with Brooklyn and Manhattan Bridge. What we got here. Oh, that's basically the entrance. This is a small part, nothing great. So that's it, this part done. This place is pretty quiet here. Everyone is down right here.
Do something you haven't done before, like walk over the Brooklyn Bridge, visit the Statue of Liberty, and make New York story part of your news story. So, if you have any questions, come up and speak to me. I'm always happy to help out.
Oh,
Thanks
she's
for
done.
listening. Thanks for coming.
She's
Have
done.
a great evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
That was a nice presentation. Really like that. Honestly, from the sky, when you land to New York City, everything color and everything looks so orangey, like orangish color, because all the light here in New York City, it's kind of orange style. So when you will land in JFK or Newark airport, you can understand what I'm trying to see. The whole city look like the orange color. The color is so orange. It's a great view. Again, I am in that observatory deck. It's a nice place to take picture, as they did. But again, it's so amazed to see the view of New Jersey, the different state. So let's take a view of Empire State Building from One World Trade Center for the last time. Then we will exit from here. That was amazing. It's time to exit because I already showed you guys everything. So let's see. I'll try to give you an elevator experience if I could. This is my exit. From here, let's see. Hello. Thank you.
Of course, but what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
society
one.
doesn't rock like
That's number one, please.
All right, thank you so much. So the elevator is already waiting for me. So let's get in and explore elevator give you a great experience. I believe 100. Oh.
Thank you for visiting One World Observatory.
That's it. Well, thank you. So that was the elevator experience. I'm sorry you might didn't see that much because the signal was lost. Sorry about that. So now that's the entrance of One World Observatory. Okay.
Go tonight if that is. I go tonight versus tomorrow morning will make a difference. If that's true, why don't we just stop there too and get your mom's cake? Oh, we can't get a phone noise today.
Wow. That's a nice view.
How about your dad?
Figured it would have been soggy. I was gonna talk
I think this is Oculus, inside the Oculus. I was never been on that part of Oculus. This is something new for me as well. But definitely this was a nice experience in World Trade Center Observatory. I highly recommend this place. I am so satisfied with that. Yeah, I am inside of the Oculus. You can see right here. And I really appreciate those people who are watching me but didn't understand English that much. That's nothing wrong about, but I really appreciate that they're still watching my videos, and I'm so thankful to that people. I really appreciate that.
Other customers, or take strollers, scooters, bikes, carts, or similar items on the escalator. Please maintain physical distance whenever possible.
Yeah, now I recognize this place. I do see some activity going on in that part. This place is so gorgeous. That's an Apple store on my left. No, this is not the Fulton Street station. This is One World Trade Center station. But you can take different trains, but you might walk a while, but you can take AC45J, Z23WR, almost all of this train. They have some pretty good brand inside of Oculus, as you can see.
By other customers, or take strollers, scooters, bikes, carts, or similar items on the escalator. Please maintain physical distance whenever possible at the World Trade Center. Please make 4 empty steps between you and the next person while riding the escalator.
And this is the exit for Fulton Center station, but you have to walk a while for specific trains. But if you take E-train, that will directly bring you here. Otherwise, you have to walk. I will not take train right now because I'll get out from here and explore outside a little bit, and then I'll take train. Let's get out from Church Street. In Church Street will be our next destination. I think this is the exit. I'm just following the flow, but this is closed, so that's why we have to use this.
Come on, let's go.
Gosh, that's so hard. So we are here outside. Let's go to the 911 Memorial Museum. I know that's closed right now. Times Square from here? Are you kidding? It's more than an hour walk from here. I'm just give you a round near the One World Trade Center and the 911 Memorial, and then I will end my live stream. Oh, that's okay. Ride my truck, that's okay. You might don't understand the distance, that's okay. That's a One World Trade Center. I was at the top of this particular building, and in few minutes I am here. But I really like this part. They are so cool. All the lighting here. This is 911 Memorial Museum. Right now it's closed. It will be open tomorrow again. You can see the North Pole. This is North Pole, and South Pole in other direction. This is North Pole. And this is the view of Oculus from outside. Looks pretty nice. The sky is not clear tonight. Pretty cloudy, but it's not that much cold either. That's the good things about it. The memorial is closed, but still people are trying to see something from there. You can see a decent crowd there. Oh, look at that. This is so gorgeous. This is the North Pole. You can hear the water fountain sound. And look at that. This is the map of how many World Trade Center they have. So right now we are here. So this is one World Trade Center. There is a second World Trade Center, Oculus, third World Trade Center, fourth World Trade Center, seventh World Trade Center, fifth World Trade Center. So there is so many World Trade Center. You can understand. And the second World Trade Center is under construction, I believe. This is that one. So yeah, that's something interesting to know. I'm not sure what is PAC. I have to do some research on that. I'm not sure about that. If anyone knows, please share in the comments. I don't know exactly what is PAC. Yeah, this is definitely a great place, but it's pretty, sometimes I'm getting pretty sad to be here because you know the history of 911.
Why are you doing this to me? You're useless! Useless! What do you mean you didn't care? I'll bend down and
So those who wanna know from where to enter in one World Trade Center, that's the entrance of one World Trade Center Observatory. That's the entrance. There is a Gucci outlet across the street. And that store looks pretty fancy across the street either. Hi, walking commuter. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. I wanna check out that mall today. Let's see. It looks pretty fancy. I never been there, so let's go. Okay. Cross the street first, and then go inside this mall. Say Brookfield Place. Let's see. That entrance. Let's look right up there. Looks pretty nice. This is pretty nice indeed. Wow. The decoration is gorgeous here, but internet is pretty unstable. Yeah, there is seems like low signal, but the view is amazing. The decoration here is amazing. The internet connection is bothering here, so I don't want to spend time here. I'll exit from here. Hopefully the internet connection will be better. Okay.
Hi, Xavier.
Here we are. Look at that view right here. It's pretty gorgeous. The dining. Wow. That's amazing here with all the outdoor dining. Wow, that's a view of Jersey City. This place is gorgeous. Sorry about the bad connection, guys. I'm trying to fix that. Hopefully. There is an ice skating option as well, right here. It's not that much big. It's not that much big, but still. It's nice.
This is art. This is my book.
Hi. That's ring. This is pretty small. And look at that decoration right here. Yes, that might be reason that the buildings block my service. I'm agree. But this is really a nice place. Yes, I'm getting out from here, and as soon as I get out from that particular range, it seems like my internet is getting back. But let's try to show you the view real quick from here. As you can see the great view from here. I'm sorry, the internet connection was a little bit weird, but as you can see, the view from here is so amazing. Look at that. And there are lots of people are eating outside, and that was amazing place. All the beautiful lightings there. And see the lightings, beautiful lightings right here. Yeah, that's great. So now I'm getting out. It's getting cold now. Anyway guys, I will end my live stream here. Thank you so much for watching me tonight. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. If you enjoyed, then don't forget to subscribe my channel for regular updates like that, and please hit the like button so it will reach many people. And I really appreciate all the moderators who helping me tonight to do my stream smoothly. And I will see you guys in another stream somewhere in New York City. Till then, stay safe and make sure people around you also feel safe. And have a good night from New York City. That's the view of One World Trade Center. Thank you everyone, and good night.